guys, it's Jamila here from Slap. Today I'm doing a quick video on the Pat McGrath Ecstasy Sublime eyeshadow palette. Nice and wordy, it is Pat McGrath. So this is the palette here. And I got this because, as you know, I'm a big fan of Pat McGrath. I love all of her products, but they are on the kind of pricier, more luxurious end of the spectrum. And when I saw that she released a £22 eyeshadow palette, I actually had to try it. It was just like, this needs to be done. Why is it so cheap? As you know, Pat McGrath's palettes are definitely up there. They are £125. They come in this insane packaging, very heavy, got that kind of gold back. And you get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 shadows. They're quite big as well, and they really are kind of lifelong eyeshadows. You're not really going to run out of these. You're not really going to hit pan on these because they're very special shadows, and they're not shadows you use every single day. This is £125. It's kind of worth it, to be honest, because it is really big. It's long lasting. It's great. But if you do want to experience Pat McGrath and you don't have or want to spend that much money on them, this is the packaging, guys. It's very lightweight. As it said in the leaflet, it is portable eyeshadow palette, which is great because that eyeshadow palette is definitely too special, too nice, and too heavy to carry around. So I think this is a brilliant idea. It's so light, it feels like nothing, it feels like air. It's kind of acrylic, frosted plastic, and it comes with 5 eyeshadows. This comes in 2 shade range, so this is the kind of more neutral one. And then there is a more exciting one with purples and I think a blue and golds and pinks. That one's much brighter, but I'm not really going to wear those shadows a lot, so I wanted to get something that's a bit more wearable because I've already got special striking Pat McGrath shadows. But this is the size difference. So these are about this big and these are this big, so they are much smaller. So what I'm most interested about these is whether the quality is the same. I don't mind having a smaller shadow, a smaller pan. I don't mind having less products, and I definitely don't mind the kind of more budget, cheaper packaging, especially if it's going to be £22, which is so cheap for her, as long as the quality is the same. So I'm going to do a quick swatch of each. I'm gonna just go like that. Amazing, gorgeous, gorgeous. It's kind of got a slightly green undertone, that one. Next, I'm gonna go in with this one here. They're very soft to touch, actually, quite creamy. This is a really nice gold as well. That's very dark. That's kind of like a deep brown black with a kind of a pinkish glitter underneath. That one's quite muddy, I'm not sure about that one. And then lastly, I'm gonna go in with this Bordeaux. That's nice, oh wow. That changes color. Wow, that's so cool. These are really cool shadows. Like, you wouldn't expect them, just looking at them, you'd think, okay, it's pretty basic, but you wouldn't expect them to do all of that. So I'm gonna go in with this one first. Now, I'm not sure whether these are kind of like your normal Pat McGrath where you have to use your fingers, or it's best to use your fingers. We'll just give it a go. Okay, I'm gonna try it with fingers. Yeah, you kind of do. It's another finger one, guys. Amazing though. This is such a beautiful color. Really nice. So intense. So I'm gonna go in with this bronzy one here next. Switch brushes. So the bronze one is probably the most subtle of the two. I'm just gonna go over here a bit. These are extremely bright. I feel very intense and I was trying to have a chill day. I just really want to get into this red here because that's really where the party's at. So god. This is the one. There's another one. Oh, I love these. And I think all of these could be worn easily on their own. Just as one single eyeshadow. They're really nice because they're shape shifting. There's so much you can do with them. I'm just going to use this reddish one to buff. They're all as sparkly as each other. There's not really any mattes. So if you do like mattes, then you might need to just go in with something else. But if you've got any other Pat McGrath ones, then you could always buff in with one of those. But I do feel like I need to somehow just give it a bit of depth with a matte. So I might go in with the Pat McGrath 5 from the Mothership V. Just to kind of mattify it a bit. I'm gonna go into this one here, the one at the end. Just to kind of try and blend in these two. That's it so far. I'm just gonna go back in with this red just to beef it up a bit. But I really like this. If I knew more about these shadows, I might have gone in with the matte first and then kind of used the gilded, cheaper ones. But I really like this. I think they're really cool, really different, and a really nice, easy thing to bring out with you. You can just use one with your fingers when you're out. I really, really like this. Whenever I'm doing a Pat McGrath, I tend to use this V5 as my brow highlight. I don't know why, it's like a weird tradition. So guys, that is my finished look. I do really, really like this eyeshadow. I can't actually believe that it's £22 and the colours are so nice, so different, so unique. I think this is a gorgeous, gorgeous palette. I really like this palette. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I really love the color range and I really love the actual shades themselves. They're so different, so unique and so fun to play with. I think this is a great party palette or great palette just to have in your bag. Something you can just carry around with you and just use whenever you want. You just really need your fingers and you can just kind of swipe and get a really nice intense color or just uplift an eyeshadow look you've already got if you just want to kind of pimp it up a bit for the day. I think it's a gorgeous palette for £22. I think it's an absolute must get, and I think I personally would go for this one just because I feel like these shades are a bit more wearable. But it's amazing. I'm really impressed. I'm really glad that even though she's on the luxurious end of the spectrum, she's still brought out something that everyone can buy and everyone can have a piece of Pat McGrath. So I think it's a great palette. So that's my finished look, guys. I hope you liked this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, guys, please subscribe. We would love to have you in the Slap family. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.